I must break you. You will lose. He's like a piece of iron. Teofimo Lopez. The team is getting ready for Shakur Stevenson, and they say they are planning on breaking this man down. They're going to break him down. Find out how in this video as I take you through it. You don't want to miss out. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Brand new year as we gear up for probably the first big fight of the year. Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. East Coast flavor. Dead ass. Now, I got to keep it real with y'all, like I always do. The promotion for this particular fight stank. I don't know if it was because we had the holidays last month, but the promotion has been super duper dry, right? They did a press conference that kind of quickly died out, and you're seeing a bunch of AI flyers and stuff. What happened? Y'all said Turkey was taking over the game. Turkey had endless bread to make it rain. Remember Turkey and Ring and Riyadh season? They were doing all these like big cinematic film trailers for Beterbiev and Bivol, fights like that. And something must be up with the budget, like I've been telling y'all, because what happened to all them cinematic trailers? You would think it's weird. Like Beterbiev, Bivol, this is how you know it's a problem. A fight like that was cool, but it was never going to reach the masses. It was going to, appeal to hardcore boxing fans. Two guys, Russian guys, not huge names in America, but respected in the boxing world. And that being said, it just wasn't going to be a fight that was ever to be huge in boxing, like a crossover fight. This could be a bigger fight, but the promotion stank. You know what I mean? It smelled like booty. And it's very weird to see the amount of bread that was invested in earlier fights, and then all of a sudden you have a really good fight that people are looking forward to with two American names that you could try to make a hit in America, and you just really see no promotion for it. So promotion, to me at least, is definitely lacking in a major way. So that's what I feel. And it's weird because you had like Dalton Smith and Subriel Matias. I thought Turkey was putting the fight on. And then now it don't look like the tickets are selling. It's not even going to be on the zone. It's a $42 pay-per-view. And it's like, I thought this was a fight that Turkey wanted. They even had him face off after the Puello fight. After Matias and Puello, he had him do a face-off. So I thought it was going to be a DAZN deal. Then Eddie Hearn loses the purse bid. However, let's get back to the subject at hand. Today's video, Teofimo, his pops, speaks to how they plan to break Shakur down. Roll the clip.
I don't want to say what we planning to do with him, because that wouldn't be good for us. But I see my son breaking him in every aspect, and that's what we want to do. We want to mentally mess him up first, and then take him out if we could. There's a lot of, the knockout will come. We will definitely hurt him.
There's a lot of good things that your son implements in his fight when he fights against southpaws. In his last fight, even though it wasn't against a southpaw, I believe, but he was using his jab a lot and his distance.
Yeah,
keep jabbing the body.
He's not the same fighter. He's just getting better because he's fighting the best competition. I mean, it's like if you keep on fighting people that are not good, you're not gonna go to the next level. You understand what I'm saying? My son, that's why he always picks the dangerous fights, because I tell my son, why we're gonna be sitting here doing this, when we don't do this for the money. We don't do this for the fame. Okay? We do this for the legacy. So I tell my son, when I told him, let's go after Colmig, let's go after Lomachenko, let's go after Josh Taylor. And all of those three fights, he was the underdog. You know what I'm saying? And big time. I mean, with Josh Taylor, he was like 23 experts said that he was going to lose. So, you know, and he gave an amazing performance, you know, and it wasn't the same as the performance he gave with Barbosa's, you know, like his styles have changed all the time, and that's the scariest part about him, you know, and he comes to entertain, you know, he always puts a show.
Now, they said they're going to try to break Shakur down and knock him out. At the very least, they're hurting him. It would be very interesting to see if they can actually achieve that, because Shakur Stevenson, I call it distance management more so than defense, but I guess it's a faction of defense where Shakur, he knows his placement in the ring and he stays in a proximity where it's hard for guys to connect flush and hit him, except for in his last fight with Zepeda. Now, I'm going to be real. If Shakur try to fight the whole fight like he fought Zepeda, he'll probably get cooked. Teo is fast, explosive, powerful, and athletic, right? With some pretty good size. Shakur looks actually bigger, even though he's moving up. But I don't look forward to Shakur fighting that style of fight. In fact, after this video, check out my video I did on Shakur Stevenson. He did an interview with Roy Jones and Andre Ward, and he basically said he's going to implement a different game plan, and Teo struggles with movers. So to me, he's kind of spoiling the game plan that he's going to try to move, because he said Teo struggles with guys who can box and move. And I really have questions about this fight. I am looking forward to it, but I have questions on this fight in terms of entertainment value. It could go either way. It could be like Caleb Plant and David Benavidez type of fight where it was still really good action despite the mesh of different styles. But that's Caleb Plant. He fights different. You know, he has skill, but he takes chances. Shakur, I don't know, because against a guy like Teo, I don't know that he will take those type of chances, especially with his last fight where he said he got touched more, he was sore, and I feel like he did that to prove something in the Zepeda fight, and now he probably feels he's in the clear, like, I'm not doing that again. I gave them an all-action fight, so I think he'll kind of go back to how he normally fights, powerful, dangerous guys. So in between Edwin De Los Santos, Nakathila, maybe mixed with like a Artem Haratunian type of performance. So we'll see how it plays out. I will give credit to Team Lopez. Teofimo's dad said something that I've been saying. Teofimo, when he is counted out, when he's an underdog, he does perform. Like his biggest fights, Loma, Josh Taylor, Barbosa, with any of the fights where he was expected to not do well or lose, those have been his better performances. It's the only downside is the performances he's not expected to lose, he's sometimes hasn't shown up. So it'll be interesting to see what version we get. Again, check out that Shakur Stevenson video for more boxing news, everyday content, 24/7. Subscribe. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.